Our big focus this morning is on the release of Sachin Tendulkar's autobiography, Playing It My Way, where the Master Blaster bears his soul, recollecting memories from the initial years to the pressure he faced in every match as the entire country pinned its hopes on him. Headlines today, remember, has an edge because our consulting editor Boria Majumdar has co-authored the book.
The man who mastered the gentleman's game. The god of cricket who gave a billion people billion reasons to cheer. The Master Blaster. The Bharat Ratna and arguably the best batsman of all time. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar finally reveals it all in his upcoming autobiography, Playing It My Way. A year after his retirement, the Master is back. And now, his legion of fans are waiting to know the insights to those glorious 25 years when they saw Indian cricket reach new heights with Sachin Tendulkar. Once the shy teenager is finally opening up. And with his book, he has already opened up a Pandora's box. It will pack in all the highs, the lows, and a lot more.
I'll continue to enjoy cricket. Cricket is my life. As I said earlier in the interview, while speaking to BCCI, that cricket is like oxygen to me. Hard to live without cricket. The only difference would be that if I miss a couple of balls, whatever, I won't be thinking about how can I get right. It won't be there. It would be for fun.
The wait is over, and now all eyes will be on Playing It My Way. Will his autobiography reveal more on the Chappell saga or the ball tampering issue? Will Sachin finally give his version of what exactly happened in the Monkey Gate controversy? In a few hours from now, you will have all the answers. Sachin will launch his memoir in a glittering ceremony in his home city Mumbai with teammates like Sourav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid, Anil Kumble, VVS Lakshman and many others in attendance. The wait couldn't be longer. Sports Bureau, headlines today.
Let's get an word from our correspondent Rasesh Mandani, who's with us live from Mumbai this morning. Good morning, Rasesh. Lots of excitement around the release of Sachin's book. They've also got lots of cricketers talking, from Sourav Ganguly to Dravid to VVS Lakshman and Harbhajan. Everyone has reacted to some of those excerpts that were released last week.
Absolutely, Simi. This is, remember, about a year back, Sachin Tendulkar retired from cricket, and in less than a year's time, he's bringing out his own story. There have been a number of books, Simi, that have been written on Sachin, but this is Sachin talking about his own story. There have been chronicles of his early days, but this is about a career. Sachin Tendulkar was in a sense an extended generation of Indian cricket, an extended era of Indian cricket, and Tendulkar is bringing out his own story. You're right, some of the extracts that have been released by the publishers have created headlines. Unsurprisingly, Tendulkar bringing out the Mike Dinesh episode where he was accused of ball tampering. Tendulkar bringing out the integrity question into factor. The news that has created the most headlines has been the Chappell era of Indian cricket. Tendulkar bringing out the fact that Chappell was a negative influence on it, and almost everyone was part of that 2007 World Cup winning or losing team. Perhaps one of the saddest moments of Indian cricket, has had an opinion to share, and not any one of them, unsurprisingly, are Chappell fans. So yes, a number of stories that have been released so far. A number of newsy points as well, which one can expect in the book, as the book is released today evening. Sachin Tendulkar's Rahul Dravid's Multan declaration for one. Tendulkar was not out on 194 could be one of the talking points. A number of talking points. Also, the Tendulkar early years. I think this book has been co-authored by Boria Majumdar, who happens to be an historian, a friend of Sachin as well. So one can expect a lot of details about Tendulkar's early years as well, how he went on to become the Sachin that the world went on to know. So much expected today, Simi. Tendulkar bringing out his own story less than a year's time from the time he retired from international cricket.
Rasesh, thanks so much for that update. Rasesh, talking about what we can expect today. Lots of people will be rushing to get a copy of Sachin's book when he releases it today. Rasesh, if I could just take one more question with you. Where will this book be released? We do know it's in Mumbai, but what's the location and what are the kind of preparations you're seeing in the city?
Well, the initial plan was to release the book at Shivaji Park, where Tendulkar began playing his early cricketing years, but that couldn't materialize due to security reasons. So it would be at one of the suburban hotels here in Mumbai. But it's not just so much about the location; it's about the event in itself, which promises to be a fairly exciting one. I understand there's going to be an initial session where the guests would be Dilip Vengsarkar, Sunil Gavaskar, Vasu Paranspe. These are some of the people who were there when Sachin started off. When he was knocking at the Indian cricket doors. Remember, when Tendulkar was knocking at the Indian cricket doors, Dilip Vengsarkar was the captain. Then he, of course, went on to debut for India when Srikanth was the captain. So Vengsarkar would be there. Sunil Gavaskar is someone who presented Sachin his first precious present. So, perhaps that is going to be the talking point. The next session is also going to involve some of the legends of Indian cricket, the likes of Rahul Dravid, Saurav Ganguly, VVS Lakshan, who would be sharing the stage with Sachin. So perhaps that discussion would be centered around one of the best phases of Indian cricket, the resurgence of Indian cricket in the early 2000s, when this big four went on to create so much, gave Indian cricket so much success. So the event in itself promises to be an exciting one. Of course, the most awaited part would be the launch of the book, when Sachin will release the book, playing it my way, as he's titled it.
Absolutely. We're also looking forward to that exclusive interview that he's expected to give to Headlines today at 8 this evening. Rasesh, thanks so much for that update.